This story of Kaluma Boy has really united Kenyans and can only be compared to the story of Mercy Njeri back in the 90s from Nakuru that again united the whole country. Listen to the two and leave a comment on what you think.
To seek help for his ailing father who has lived with stroke for years. Now, through his videos, he documented the tough balance between working on the farm and caring for his father alone. On Sunday, hundreds of Kenyans gathered in solidarity at an event dubbed Kaluma Day, donating food and supplies to support the family. Have a look.
The quiet village of Ngaru in Othaya, Nyeri County, came to life as hundreds of Kenyans came through strongly in a show of love, sacrifice and humanity. This sea of humanity, made up of Kenyans on popular social media platform TikTok, poured into Ngaru Primary School, carrying food, gifts and hope, all in support of a young man whose story has touched millions across Kenya. They traveled by buses, motorbikes and personal cars to the humble home of the man known on social media as Kaluma Boy, a young TikToker who has moved the nation with his unwavering devotion to his father, who has been battling stroke for years. Through TikTok, Kaluma has shared raw emotional moments, feeding, bathing and walking his ailing father to clinics. Moments that have turned him into a symbol of compassion and strength. His simple acts of care sparked a nationwide movement, transforming online sympathy into real-life unity. The young man, once seen picking and selling tea leaves to fund his father's treatment, stood in disbelief as hundreds chanted his name, calling him a true hero of love. In emotional scenes, Kaluma's parents were overcome with tears, thanking Kenyans for showing up, not as strangers but as one family united by kindness.
Ukiona mzazi yako ako situation kama hiyo, uswei mwabado ni mwache. Mahali utaweza kumsupport, msupport. Uko nini baraka kutoka kwa wazazi.
The Kaluma Day movement has become more than just a visit. It's a celebration of love that knows no boundaries, a message that Kenyans don't have to wait for the government to act, and a reminder that humanity is still alive. Susan Waweru, NTV.
Thank you, Susan, for that report. Certainly a reminder that humanity is still alive, a beautiful picture to really see when Kenyans come together for their own.
Hello everyone, and I'm taking you to a small shopping center along Kabarnet Road, a few kilometers from Nakuru town. This is Mercy Njeri. Mercy Njeri is a town named after a little girl who was a pupil at one Kiamunyi primary school, and she had been diagnosed with a rheumatic heart condition. And during this time, her family were unable to raise money required for her treatment abroad, as hospitals in Kenya could not afford to treat her. And she was referred to Birmingham Children's Hospital in England, and she required 500,000 shillings for treatment. And her family would only raise 94,000 shillings at the time. And one time, as the President Moi was passing, he decided to greet the pupils, and one teacher raised the issue to the President, and the President decided to fund this whole treatment. But after she was taken to England and underwent a 12-hour surgery, she never made it and died on the same night. Her body was flown back home, and it was at her funeral that President Moi decided that this school would be named after her. And after the school was named after her, the town also took up the name, and it was formerly Kiamunyi, but people refer it as Mercy Njeri, a girl who was not a politician. She was a nobody, but because of how she united people, she was named.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mercy Njeri, and today I've brought you somewhere with my name. It's called Mercy Njeri, and this is the school behind the area being called Mercy Njeri. So this is the school, and you can see here, it's called Mercy Njeri. So the school was called because there was a small girl who used to study here, and then she had some heart issues. The second president of the Republic of Kenya, Daniel Toroitich Arap Moi, was passing by. The students came out of the school and went to plead with him to help out the girl. So Moi was kind enough to help the girl, and he organized for the girl to go to have the operation for her heart. Unfortunately, Mercy Njeri passed on. So that's where we get the name Mercy Njeri. Moi said that the school had to be changed from Kiamunyi Primary to now Mercy Njeri, which still runs to date, and it's very operational. There are students here. The story of Mercy Njeri touched so many hearts. For those who studied here and those that live around. So I was among the fortunate students who are able to study, to pass through this school, and that's why I've come back to give her story to the world in honor of her. Bariako? As of today, Mercy Njeri would have been 50 years today, but unfortunately, she didn't make it to this date. She was born in 1975, and as you've seen, we are from the primary school, and now this is the secondary school, which came later and was named Mercy Njeri. And the area also, it is a leafy suburb, and it's also known as Mercy Njeri. So it's a great place, and I really feel honored to be the one telling her story in my channel to the world. And I am your host, Mercy Njeri. I'll see you in my next one.